Oh, well, we're Hilda's the Pex Knight. They make quite a wyvern. Little spider. Oh shoot, right, I forgot. If I don't plug things in, my mic picks them up. Anyway, I just realized I'm starting early, but you know what? That's fine. We'll live with it. We'll live with it. Good, I was worried it was going to overflow because I did shake it earlier accidentally when I was pulling out the soda I grabbed and thing. I know you can't see it, but I'm currently pouring it into my cup. So I jumped to the blue quest battle. And then we're gonna immediately have the mission battle after this, which I think might end up being what we've done all other free routes at some point. Defend the monastery. Right, yeah, no, I have everyone, so let's get fighting. Wrap the enemy, all your units fall in battle. Cyril, oh no, you... Oh, that's a level. You have max this class, you just need to get that level.
Let's go.
Cyril, I'm hoping... Silver, alright. Well,
let's clean up.
No, hang on.
There's no stopping me.
Hexblade?
Everyone's equal in battle.
Come on, we are so close to getting that A. Now this was the main thing.
Going for the kill.
Nice.
Thinning their numbers. attention.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Yeah, we're gonna attack. Take care of you.
I assume a stray arrow finished it.
Only one can get us, that's fine.
I'm in.
Alright. Get up there, attack. Or up. We're gonna have to.
Once I've decided you're done, you're done.
Okay. We'll send that back. Okay, he suddenly equipped his rapier.
I'll crush them all.
Yeah, we're... hang on. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Huh? No, you can't do anything but get your short axe out and...
My turn?
That one, can I kill one? No, we'll bring one down to 6.
What's my strategy?
Hang on, okay.
Onward.
Sis, rescue, Manuela. She'll be fine, she won't be dealing with a bunch of them. Oh boy. We'll see how this goes. We might need to rearrange things. Come on. Oh no.
Stay down.
They're gonna go for Shamir again. Oh no, that one. We just lost Malphus! Okay!
Maybe over, but I'll get you next time.
Okay, and we lost Shamir. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to.
Didn't earn my keep.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna lose one. No, we won't. We're gonna lose Manuela in the next turn.
One day the war will be over.
Yeah, we're gonna have to Divine Pulse. Well,
ignorance is deadly.
okay, but yeah, we still lost.
There's no stopping me.
Yeah, we're gonna use your bolting, Manuela.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. That one. Okay.
Let's clean up.
No, we can. Can he? No. But if we have flame. We'll curve shot the steel bow. Curve shot mini bow, which mirror she'll finish it.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
My turn?
Honestly, we're going to rally her magic.
Good assist.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine.
On, go there. Agitate.
My joke of a life drags on. Onward.
Sis, rescue. Constance. Now he's gonna go for Cyril.
I'll crush them all.
Oh, okay.
I'm in.
Common Arts foul play with Cyril. Okay, no one is going after. Still get out your short axe.
What's my strategy?
Well, let's see how this turns out. That's fine. You know, we can have him. We don't need him to do damage. We need him to dodge. Oh, he's not gonna dodge that. Yeah, no.
This round may be over, but I'll get you next time.
Okay, well. Oh! Yeah, no, that. Okay, we're just gonna like, bring everyone.
Can't afford to die here. None of us can.
Yeah, no, we just need to divine pulse and let them come to us. And there goes Cyril. Yeah, so oh no, he dodged. That's good. But still, yeah, no. We lost 2 against these. Okay. Okay, which one of you? Nope. It's both of these. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, wait.
There's no stopping me.
I could still get a bolting in. Still keep your short axe.
What's my strategy?
Items. Convoy. Trade, honestly. I think we need that sword. So we're equipping it? Yeah.
My turn?
Yeah, I want to gather them all in one place for Meteor.
Sunshine.
Attack, bolting. Yeah, get rid of that one.
Imagine being defeated by me.
We have Jameer, Catherine.
Let's clean up.
Okay. Catherine. Revoltus. No, Revoltus. You are the problem. Unless... Hang on. Turn off all of these. And then, okay. The wallet is out of range for those two. Unless if we rescue her, she might. Because we know these 3 are coming. Steel bow.
Thinning their numbers.
Yeah, you still... How's that changing? Catherine still. Balthus, still Balthus. Hang on, 80, 18. 50%. Both of what's your max hit point? 60? Ooh, yeah. Okay, if one strike misses him, he'll be fine. Fine, but if all 4 hit, he's done. Yeah, Catherine?
I'll crush them all.
Put your silver sword and wait in the bushes. And let's see if I move. Combat arts, foul play. Hang on, you do have the rapier equipped, right? Yes, okay. Combat arts, foul play with Balthus. What changes? Okay, one is going for me. That one's still going for Balthus. Catherine. What about? That one's also now going for Balthus. Hang on. Cyril, still move.
Let's clean up.
Catherine, Kershot. Or Silbo. I mean, your silver bow.
Going for the kill.
Oh. We really didn't need
Stay
that?
down.
But okay.
It feels good to have you here.
There's no stopping me.
Bolting. I wish.
Sunshine.
Attack, bolting. Get that one.
I assume a stray arrow finished it.
Hang on. Okay, move there. Wait. Yeah,
I'll crush them all.
Wait. Oh, find out. No, I don't. Okay, come on. Yeah.
My turn?
Ragnarok. No. Onslaught. Onslaught. Fine. No one I gave everyone damaging battalions, didn't I? Zero percent. 0%. 0%.
Oh, yeah.
Move him there. Give him that.
What's my strategy?
Convoy. Storm. Right, I could tend to use a training bow. Arm resistance, luck, speed, magic. We don't need that. Movement. I'll take defense. We'll use.
Onward!
And then rally.
Thanks.
Dance.
Tap!
Good assist.
Let's do it. Come on. Oh. Okay, flame. Dance constants. We're gonna have to burn 2 of it.
So sorry. Sunshine.
She missed.
Sunshine.
Please. Okay. Cool. Love how we're just using all our divine pulses.
My turn?
Let's rally.
That was.
I'm in.
Alright, combat arts, foul play. Ball fist.
Sunshine.
Come on. Please, I need you to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's just always gonna miss. I'm not wasting our divine pulse. At least this time, we'll only lose 1, unit
I won't hold back.
instead of like 2. So
Just let me at him.
I guess that's something.
Is that all? Repent from the grave.
Nice.
All for Lady Rhea.
Okay, she healed. That healing knife saved her life. And that dodge, and that heal. Astrid is fine. Oh, Balthus only has to take 1 hit. And he touches both. We're good. We're good. We found it. Constance no longer has any use of the bolting, but that's fine.
Let's go.
Iron Belt?
In my way. No way I can lose here.
I mean, you
Any
could.
merit I have pales beside yours.
Let's clean up.
Silver Belt?
Going for the kill.
Yep, and we're good.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
Someone's fired up.
Okay, Yuri, I need you to assist and use recover.
Well done.
Okay, now then. You 3. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
I'll crush them all.
Ooh, attack, lemon sword.
I'll never back down.
And set just hit level 31.
Had I room to grow?
Apparently.
What's my strategy?
Here, we'll move you here. A convoy was still undertaken by cursed Astria sword. Attack. Wind.
I'll dirty my hands if I must.
There's no stopping me.
Oh, yeah.
Item, short axe. Attack. Now let's wait.
Onward.
We'll dance hand him in.
Appreciate it.
Even though we can only move him here, but you know, it's fine.
Thanks.
You can get those some more support. Oh, wait. Yeah. As expected. Oh. Okay. Well, at least they lined up in a nice line for us. Yeah, let's have a use food salon.
Let's try something special.
Nice.
Her enemies are my enemies.
Oh wait, no, hang on. Let's have her do. It has to be solar? Okay.
Going for the kill.
Thinning their numbers.
Nice.
Strength is all for a mercenary.
Well, I mean, okay.
I need to be that good.
Yeah, you do, Cyril. Assist. Cover.
Yeah. Good timing.
Alright. Well, I guess we're using the Kurosashia sword.
Watch and learn.
I feel like I should be concerned that these guys... Oh, I am a knight. A mounted unit, so you know what? That kind of makes sense, actually. Diamond sword. Ooh! Handyman! Found a place for your meteor.
Go! Ignorance is deadly.
Well, it missed the one of the lowest health, so you know what? I'm not that upset about it. Then a sword.
Taking life doesn't faze me.
Fire.
Shit. No wonder there's a bounty on my head.
Yes, no wonder. Let's have this.
Good assist.
Ooh, we maxed that.
Committed to memory.
Nice. Attack, bolting. That's fine. We can't get those two up. Oh, actually, hang on. You might be able to get Cyril?
Thank you.
Great. Well, we tried. Combo arts. Grounder! Sword? Okay. How about Hexblade? Attack one sword. Alright.
Strength and beauty. What a pair.
Well. Well, Manuela's leveled up. I say we let Cyril have a shot. Well, I do. Well, very quickly. Let's do this.
I'll dirty my hands if I must.
Sure, well, have Shamir run up here. Heal and focus, might as well. Oh, I should have had constant weight. He's alive! Come and heal.
That helps.
Up so. Holy, you only deal 1 damage with lance. Now maybe I should get him a lance combat art.
That's what you get.
There we go.
This still isn't good enough.
MVP, of course. She's an archer in a flying only unit who has the highest damage outcome. Freddy! Jammin', thank you for the raid! Hello, how are you guys? Yep, there's the event that I was expecting.
Your attention, everyone. The Knights of Seiros and our most trusted allies have gathered.
Oh, have they now? Yes, we're here. It's a... yes, 3 houses. Woohoo. Yes, thank you so much, all you raiders. My name is Mary. I do a few different things. I do Fire Emblem, I do Sims, Star Wars, sometimes Star Stable. Well, right now my only days of streaming are Friday because of school, but that's probably gonna change at the end of December, so yeah.
We have rallied our troops for the purpose of stopping the Adrestian Empire's efforts to rule all. We have prepared a new flag to fight under.
Frey Jammin, thank you for the follow as well.
Much like the Professor, it bears the crest of flames. I hope everyone finds this suitable.
Ah, yeah, of
Beneath
course.
this flag, we will bring back peace to the great land of Fodlan.
Professor, I am not sure I understand. Why is the Empire intent on making an enemy of the Church?
Well, Flame! Edelgard hates the Church. Because she thinks Cross are to blame. They must oppose the way of the Church.
What is meant by the way of the Church? What do they dislike about it?
Oh, Flame, you sweet, sweet summer child. Yes, my camera is currently broken. Otherwise, I would be showing that. I'm working on getting that fixed, though.
I have no idea what Edelgard was thinking or how she arrived at the decision to raise an army. However, I do have some small insight as to what she is after.
Oh, you finally figured it out, Seth.
She is attempting to destroy the existing social order.
Well, that's good. At least you don't think she's... Oh, do you still think she's gonna become a god?
That is why the Church of Seiros is first on her list of institutions that must be destroyed. It may very well be her goal to rebuild Fodlan from the ground up.
I see. But that is only Edelgard's desire, is it not?
Yeah.
I cannot imagine that the people of Fodlan would want that for themselves.
Wow! That's complicated,
She may
fine.
have high ideals, but she certainly lacks any compunction about throwing the world and its people into an awful war. It just seems so illogical.
Oh, Flame.
You have a point, Flame. I do not believe the people will ever understand her aim. So long as she makes the people suffer, our Knights of Seiros will fight on and strive to protect them. If we do not defeat Edelgard and retake control of this world, Fodlan's future shall be as dark as night.
Thank you, dear brother. I finally feel I understand what is going on.
Oh, good!
I am always happy to answer your questions, Flame. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Well, actually, I have a question for the professor.
Oh boy.
My brother mentioned that you slumbered for 5 years.
Oh, this slumbering. Okay.
Where was it that you slept?
At the bottom of a valley?
The bottom of a valley? In the water?
Yep.
That certainly sounds frigid. I would never choose such a place myself. I am surprised you did not fall ill.
Pardon the intrusion, but we must prepare a counterattack now.
Yep.
It seems
there
the
comes
Imperial
the
Army
attack.
found out about us entering the monastery.
That is sooner than expected. They must have been spying on us.
I wonder if we can win on our own.
There
Well,
aren't many of them. It looks like we'll just be facing the ones who were stationed nearby.
Did they move on us too soon? Perhaps if we fight by using the land to our advantage.
let's proceed carefully.
Of course. If we are careful, who will not lose. Never again will those Imperial scoundrels disgrace Garreg Mach with their presence.
Well,
Onward,
okay.
Professor.
Sped the spurred into action. All right.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Okay.
Appreciate
Lower
it.
down. Okay. Ooh, spirit dust.
I knew you'd come through.
Ooh, we got killer knuckles. Alright, certifications. Balthus, can we finally make you? Ew, ooh, that's less than 70%. We'll come back on that. Cyril can't even get Bow Knight, that's the word. Nope, you're under leveled. Manuela. Oh, Manuela can become a Gremory. Hang on, how far in Warlock are you to max in it, Manuela? Have I got goals? No, I can't tell. I have to look at inventory thing, right? Reclass? No, not reclass. I think it's just items. No, that's not gonna tell me either. Roster, maybe? No, that's just level. That doesn't tell me if I am to max in the class. Yeah, that's not what I want. Nope, not roster. Oh my gosh, I did it again. No. Shoot, I can't. Well, let's save at least. So we don't have to do that annoying wyvern battle that Balthus gives us. All over again. You know what? Here, we'll do supports. Oh boy, I forgot. Okay, I have that many.
How are you, Catherine? You look well enough.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Never better.
That is good. I cannot help but be concerned, given your tendency toward incautious behavior. While boldness can be a virtue, I do hope you will bear in mind that recklessness is not. A moment's negligence can lead to a mortal wound for even the most skilled fighter.
You worry too much. If they saw me in action, the wounds themselves would cower.
That is
Okay.
precisely the attitude that worries me, especially given your history. You have been gravely injured before, as you no doubt recall.
Me? Gravely injured? When did that happen?
Well,
You have forgotten. It was during your days as a student at the Officers' Academy. There was an excursion, a monster hunt. You charged ahead and left your fellow students behind.
that sounds
You
like
ended up
Catherine.
alone and surrounded. You almost died. Do you truly not remember?
Are you sure? All I remember is cutting down monsters left and right.
That is true enough, but you nearly bled to death in the aftermath. The Archbishop was so concerned for your life that she tended your wounds personally.
Oh, that was when that happened. Finally! It all fits together.
Gosh,
Lady
I love
Rhea
Catherine's
looking after me.
support.
Now that I remember clearly. That was the first time she ever spoke to me. I was lying on the ground, caked in mud, and she gently picked me up, even stroked my hair. The emotions were so overpowering that they must have just cleared away my memory of the whole incident. So it was during the monster hunt. Thanks, Sedith. That's been bothering me for ages.
That is not quite why I brought it up.
Come to think of it, Lady Rhea hasn't healed me since then. We've got to find Lady Rhea. And then maybe someday she'll honor me like that again.
Let's see. Do we have... Yep, we have... Oh, Aloise and Shamir.
Hey, Aloise. Looks like you're done for the day. Care to join me in the dining hall?
Ah, Catherine. How could I refuse?
Nothing like a good drink. I feel better already. The grub's not bad either. This is the perfect way to end a long day of work.
I couldn't agree more. It feels like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders. It's at times like this, when worldly worries fall away, that I can really live in the moment. It's intoxicating.
Worldly worries, live in the moment. Look who's suddenly waxing poetic. Oh, wait, you feel intoxicated before you've had a drop of booze? Talk about a lightweight.
Oh, Catherine.
Hello! Just the
There's
man
more to
I
life
was
than
looking
just booze.
Ah, yes. Were you the fellow selling ancient coins?
Yes, sir. Since our meeting at the antique shop yesterday, I got my hands on something new. Here we are. Look at this magnificent coin. Do you see the engraving? It's the crest of House Karen, one of the kingdom's most prominent noble families. It's an exceptionally rare piece, commissioned by a hero 1,000 years ago.
By a hero? 1,000 years ago? I'll take it. How much do I owe you?
For a collector such as yourself, sir, I'm happy to offer it at a discounted price. Let's see, that'll be...
Hold on. Stop trying to swindle my friend. You're claiming a hero from House Karen had their crest engraved on this coin. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Tell me, as a collector of antiques, are you familiar with this
Here,
piece?
let me just threaten you with my legendary sword, alright?
Ma'am, please, keep your nose out of my... What? Is that Thunderbrand? That's not possible. It couldn't be.
You are familiar with it.
It's
Excellent.
not possible.
Perhaps
It
you know
couldn't
how
be. Are you
cleanly it
familiar
slices
where
through
you
wires
are?
and sheets.
Ah! You're saying that whole story was a lie?
I thought it was obvious.
See support. Alright, we have Manuela.
Hello, Manuela. I was just wondering, what was it like back when you were involved with that opera troupe? Your life must have been quite different from how it is here, I imagine.
My, how bold to ask an adult about their private life. I'll humor you, though. A diva's life is only glamorous while she's on stage. The rest of her time is consumed by grueling
That sounds
training.
about right.
Just days and days of practicing, beginning at sunrise, with barely a moment to rest from one performance to the next. Then, once the performances begin, you're on stage for 3 shows a day. Absolutely exhausting.
3 shows a day?
Is that anything like you imagined?
Wow.
It sounds like a world all its own. Thank you. I find the topic fascinating. What sort of roles did you tend to be cast in? As the lead performer, did you play the part of a princess much? Oh, I can only imagine how illustrious that would be.
Yes, I was a princess once or twice. And it was quite something, let me tell you. All those royal jewels and flowing gowns. And they didn't just give me the pretty clothes to wear because I was beautiful, you know. I had to fight and claw my way into every role. But once I was there on stage, singing my solo, and all eyes were on me, it was worth it. I was rewarded for every one of my countless hours of practice. And the cheers when I finished a song, the applause. Oh, I can't properly explain it, but I can tell you, it's an experience I will cherish until the day I die.
Wondrous. It all sounds so very glamorous. Despite how rigorous a schedule you kept,
Yeah.
it sounds like the hard work was worth those fleeting moments on stage. Mine has always been a quiet life. It is hard not to feel a twinge of envy, hearing such stories from you.
There's a lot to be said for the quiet life. It was never for me, of course. Still, I
There's
hear
my
it's a
mama
pretty good
winking.
deal for a lot of other folks. The thing is, Flame, well, you always have to remind yourself that if a place shines brighter than anywhere else, its shadows will be darker too.
What do you mean?
Oh, Flame, so naive.
Nothing. Nothing. It's a thing I hope you never come to understand. You know what? The next time you visit, I'll tell you all about the time I played a beautiful princess, and about the handsome prince she fell in love with.
Oh, please. I would love to hear all about it.
Let's do...
Manuela, a moment?
Oh, hello, Sedith. I must apologize, but I'm quite busy. Perhaps we could talk another time?
I have already confirmed that you have no urgent business. I would like to hear your explanation now.
My explanation? For what?
Allow me to be more specific. Where were you, and what were you doing last night?
Oh, my dear Sedith. You must relax that worried brow. Those forehead creases will ruin your beauty.
Just answer the question, please.
What question is that? The one you already know the answer to? Last night I had a bit of fun and a bit of drink. Less of one and more of the other, sure, but...
How much you drink is not my concern. But you are an adult who is tasked with the supervision of children. You should not be causing trouble for the students.
Okay, Sedith, first off, they're no longer students, technically. They've graduated. The academy is no more. Anyway.
It is unacceptable for you to expose them to your disgraceful behavior. Even more so to impose upon them the labor of cleaning up your mess.
Oh, don't oversell it. All they did was walk with me back to my room.
From what I hear, you had to be carried.
I'd like to think I'd remember that. If it happened, and it probably didn't, it's not as if I'm heavy. Nobody hurt themselves. Did they? Come on, Sedith. Loosen up. If you're so worried about how I'll behave, why don't you join me for a drink sometime? I mean, I only get in trouble when I drink alone.
If it will help to improve your behavior, I would not object to accompanying you from now on.
Or, Manuela, you could just ask Catherine. Sounds like she would enjoy going out with you for that kind of stuff.
Well, that sounds just delicious. What are you doing tonight? Around...
But first I will lecture you on all of the intricacies of proper behavior in the supervision of children. And until I am done, you will not drink a drop of alcohol. If you agree to those conditions, I will join you. I will even drink with you. Alcohol has little effect on me.
That is just... You know, getting lectured by you is... Well, I think the word is torture. Yes, that's it. Torture. And I won't have it. I'm going to go get a drink and try to forget this ever happened.
How is it that you imagine yourself the tortured one?
I've only gotten their Sue support. I want to see what happens after that.
I know you are there, Hanneman.
Well, say, are those Crest documents? Ah, Seteth, have you finally decided to cooperate with my research?
Absolutely not. For 21 years I have refused your requests. I have no intention of changing my mind. But I will lend you these documents I have found, on the condition that you stop following me.
I am quite tempted by the offer, but your cooperation would be of much greater value. Your crest, the major crest of Keyhole, is so rare. As far as I am aware, Seth, you are the only person ever confirmed to bear that particular crest. How did you come to possess it?
My answer is the same as every other time you have asked. I do not know. I was born a
Liar.
commoner with no connections to any crests. There are no records of my lineage.
Oh, please. That thin explanation could never discourage me. You must understand, I will dig until I find the truth, no matter how long it takes.
You are wasting your time. I cannot give you the answers you seek. Even if you were to discover the reason why I bear the major crest of Keyhole, I doubt it would satisfy you.
That is for me alone to decide. And even if you are correct, that confirmation itself would be a valuable discovery. Such is the way of research, yes?
I'm afraid I cannot attest to that. I'm no scholar. In any case, if you really have no need for the documents, you will not mind if I dispose of them.
Let's not do anything hasty now.
It's like, okay, fine, I'll take
will
the
leave you alone
documents, give them.
for now. But I am taking these documents with me. Once I complete my research on these papers, it'll be your turn, Seth. I will learn the truth of your crest.
It is a pointless endeavor. You will learn nothing from me, no matter how much you try.
You know, I just realized this is the third support conversation where he is sneaking in the background and watching someone. Seth, Marianne, and Lysithia. He does it in all of their C supports. Just saying, he has a
Perhaps
habit.
his stubborn nature is one of the effects of his crest. Now that would be an interesting discovery. The first stage of my research will be to decipher his personality.
Oh, Manuela? Who else? Oh, Cyril and Manuela's funny. We gotta watch that.
This is unbelievable. Why? Why does it keep happening to me? What's wrong with me?
Are you okay?
Run, Cyril, run!
I was sure I'd be happy this time. Why, oh, why do I always struggle in love?
Please, let go of my sleeve.
If I let go, you'll just run away, won't you?
Yes.
Nobody wants to listen to my romantic tragedy. But I saw you, Cyril, and I thought, Cyril will listen, because Cyril is good people.
Okay, I surrender. What do you want to say?
I knew I could trust you, Cyril. You're such a good
And
boy.
she got
Such
thinking.
a good young man.
How can I help you? Is it just with listening?
Oh, it's a real tragedy. Let me tell you that.
I should
Yesterday,
get a wink
I was
counter
hitting it off
for
with a
this
man
game
I'd
of
seen
how
a
many
few times
times
at
the
the
character
pub.
winks.
When I looked in his eyes, I thought he was the one. But then, well, we were drinking and enjoying ourselves, and all of a sudden, poof, gone. He just vanished.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
Can you believe he treated me so cruelly?
Yeah, this is all real familiar.
My heart is in tatters. I can't believe anyone could throw away a woman like me. Cyril, be honest. What's wrong with me?
You drink too much, blame others for your behavior, and you don't understand you gotta love
Harsh
yourself
truth,
before someone
Cyril,
else can
but
love you
they're
back.
needed.
Maybe he wasn't for me anyway. If you're gonna take off after a few drinks, who needs you, right? I think you're too young to understand, but I also think talking to you made me feel better.
Oh, well, he's not that young.
You know what, Cyril? I'm gonna come talk to you more often.
Yeah, I agree, Cyril. Ooh, let's do Catherine and Shamir.
And he said, I don't even have a horse. Pretty funny story, huh?
Okay!
What is it, Shamir? You're not laughing. Didn't you think it was funny?
Sure.
So then laugh. You could stand to be a little friendlier, you know.
Yeah,
Do I need to
Shamir. Being friendly.
What do you mean, need to be? Friendship isn't about obligation. You could try being a bit warmer. Like when I first met you, I took the time to introduce myself and make friendly conversation, and you just said, "Hi, I'm Shamir." I remember thinking that you wouldn't be easy to get along with.
Now that's funny. I remember thinking you were just another knight who loved the sound of her own voice. You know, the type who's all talk but useless in battle.
Well, that's a bit harsh. Did you really think that?
Yes.
But you changed your mind when you saw me in action.
I did. You're surprisingly strong.
Well, even though you had zero charm, you did a nice job of supporting me. Now I know that you'll always have my back. In fact, maybe I should take it easy and let you handle all the fighting.
It sounds like I'm going to be doing a lot more work around here.
We make a pretty good team.
Well, that, yes.
At any rate, we're bound together, so we better try to get along. Don't you think, partner?
If that's how you see it, I can't disagree.
Yeah, no, I only have B support with Linhardt. Have I gotten A all their supports? I don't remember. Guess it's not too important right now. Let's get Eloise in the mix.
Ah! A ghost!
I forgot this was his freak out!
I'm sorry! Oh, forgive me, please forgive me!
Calm down. It's just me.
That voice, it's... Shamir? Ah, it's Shamir. Whew, you frightened me. My heart was beating so hard I thought it would burst out my nose.
Your heart's in your chest, not your head.
Can you try not to be so stealthy when you're approaching a fellow knight?
Your reaction was excessive. Are you afraid of ghosts?
I suppose there's no point in hiding it. I'm terrified of them.
Terrified? Of ghosts?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to pry. There's no need to...
No, I want to get it off my chest. That time when we were on our way back from a mission, do you remember what I asked you?
You asked if I ever think about the people I've killed.
Yes. You said you never do, but me, I can't go a day without thinking about them. The feel of my weapon cutting through them, their twisted faces, their cries of pain, and that awful scent of blood. I was carrying out my duties, but that doesn't make it easier for me to forget. And the dead haven't forgotten me either. Their hatred, their resentment, their curses. One day, the spirits will set upon me for revenge. Ooh.
Thank you.
I apologize for striking you, but it had to be done. Have you calmed down?
Yes. Thanks. I needed that.
I'm surprised someone like you managed to become a knight. Or perhaps that's why you became one.
And fade to black. Alright, Manuela and Eloise.
Eloise, what a pleasant surprise. Would you care to join me?
Ah, perfect. I was just looking for someone to dine with. Let's raid the dining hall, shall we?
My goodness, but you're in a good mood.
Manuela, I have some news. I received a letter from my wife today.
Oh?
My daughter just
was
picked up a
Malone
new
not
skill.
aware
Can
he
you
was
guess
married
what it
until
might
that
be?
point?
Singing? Dancing? I have no idea what parents teach their kids, or why they even have children at all. Still, give me a hint. Fishing? Bricklaying? Cooking?
That's right. Spot on as always. My wife is teaching her the basics.
The basics of which?
Next time I'm home, my daughter will be able to cook me all my favorite meals. What a lucky father I am. Is any father in the world luckier than I?
I don't know. And I don't care to know.
My wife greeting me at the door. My daughter's nervous face as she sets the meal on the table. Oh, I'm so excited I bet I won't even be able to taste the food as I devour it.
Wouldn't your daughter appreciate it more if you took the time to savor?
Then I'll say, how delicious!
He's not even
that
listening.
was the second best meal I've ever had.
Not first best? Shouldn't you encourage her?
Mommy's cooking is the best, but you're a close runner-up, darling.
Why would you say?
Oh,
Mama,
Daddy,
I
I'm
know
so
you
happy
don't
you like
care
it, she'll
for
say, as she
having
embraces me, a big
children.
smile on her little face.
But you at least
what
know
could make a man happier?
some things you shouldn't
forgotten
say
I'm here,
and
haven't
encourage your children.
All I wanted was a dinner companion. What did I do to deserve this?
I'm the final Sedith one, and then...
Hey, Sedith. I got a delivery for you.
Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
Boom, boom.
All seems to be accounted for. I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself. I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea.
Aww.
I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
Actually, no,
If your better
sad.
life is this
We're like,
frugal, I have to
aw.
wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young. You should be enjoying life. Do not allow
Said
your
if
past
we're at
to
war.
overshadow that. Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
Except?
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever. This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
Alright, Cyril and Shamir. Then who does Yuri have support with?
Hey Shamir, how do you think I'm doing with my bow lately? Think I'm getting pretty good? I hit closer to the bullseye today, and that felt real good.
You were fine.
Fine? That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Shamir.
I
You
don't
take
know
too many
if
direct
you-
shots, though.
But it's easier if you shoot straight.
Of course it is. But if you can hit your enemy with a straight shot, you're too close. Tell me, Cyril, what's an archer's greatest weakness?
When we get too close to the enemy and we can't shoot the way we're supposed to?
Exactly. As an archer, your position is critical. Know exactly how far the enemy is and keep a minimum safe distance. Understood?
You mean to stay away from the enemies, but not too far away or my arrows can't hit them.
Yes.
So you understand why you can't rely on straight shots. You have to use curved shots as well. Never run up to your target. Hit them from a safe range.
Shoot them from a safe range with curved shots.
Archers should always control the battlefield.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I'm gonna go practice some of those curved shots right now.
You're not a bad student. If nothing else, you have the right attitude.
You think so?
Keep it up.
I will.
Okay, it's probably with Happy then. Yep, I was right.
So Happy, are you going back home or what?
That came out of nowhere. Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? I can't leave now.
Hadn't noticed. Nope. Now that I have, will you head home once it's over?
Line.
To check on your parents?
No. Even after the war, I can't return. With my curse, I might destroy the whole village. I won't put them at risk like that.
True. I want to say you could go there and everything would be dandy. The way things tend to shake out, though, it can be pretty hard not to sigh.
What about you? You don't mind spending all this time away from wherever you call home?
Can't say I've spent much time thinking about it. Maybe after the war's over. I've got plenty to keep me occupied. If I drop things and head home, my people will lose respect for me. I can't have that.
I see. I know I should visit home at some point. It's been more than a decade since I left, though. They probably think I died.
They might. All the more reason for you to go back. I know you're scared. But if you keep your visit brief, it'll work out fine. I don't know about yours, but my mother would want to know that I'm okay.
I suppose I could stop by for a short visit. That might be nice.
Still worried? I can accompany you. I'm sure you'll find some use for me.
Huh?
You know you'll be so caught up in my lively conversations, you'll have very little time for sighing.
The one painful thing about me asking for Yuri this round,
I might find the conversation
is that I'm not
boring.
gonna have him and Happy end up together.
That would never happen. I wouldn't allow for it. And on the off chance a beast does appear, well, that'll clear up your boredom pretty quickly, won't it?
You've got a weird sense of humor, Yuri Bird. I like that. I guess I wouldn't feel so nervous about going home if you went with me. I might even have a good time. When you're there, you feel closer to the stars. They look so clear and bright. I'd love to show you.
You should.
I look forward to it. I bet we'll even see some of the stars you taught me about.
And maybe I'll finally lay eyes on that constellation you told me about. Fishing rod, was it?
Alright, that was that. Oh right. I'm so close to Paladin though. Oh, I can check here. Yeah, I'm 8 away. Wait, so will... Sev can't even get into a master class, so... Orsavant, how... Hang on, Warlock. 20... Oh yeah, she still has a good way to go, so we're not gonna bother right now. Cyril... Yeah, Cyril can't get his. Balthus, how close are you? You're max, but the problem is... It's risk. His is the only one that we can promote. I say we try it, and if he fails, we'll just do a soft reset. Yeah.
Is this a joke?
We wish it was a joke, Balthus. We wish it was, wholeheartedly. Use the gift option to increase their support points with others by giving them things they like. A gift will also increase an ally's motivation. You may sometimes find lost items around the monastery. Use the lost item option to return them to their owners. Alright, and then I want to give Wayne her special dance ability. Honestly, I'm going to replace it with her faith. Then combat arts, where is... Yeah, Cyril. Monster Break? Oh, yeah, no, we're trading that for Tempest Lance. So we can finally have a Lance combat art. Alright, now then. Time for protecting Garrick Mock.
Though preparations are still being made to raise troops for the Resistance Army at Garrick Mach, the Imperial Army is already one step ahead. Anticipating the Resistance Army's actions, General Randolph and the Imperial Vanguard, under his command, begin their advance toward Garrick Mach to reclaim the monastery.
Well, at least we'll don't... Will we have to deal with Flame? Fleish, not Flame. Wrong character. You don't know, Flame suddenly turns on us once we kill Randolph. It's really weird. Wouldn't that be a twist? So... Do I just stay at like 10 people? Do I ever eventually get 11 people that I can take on map? Because I don't like that very much. Okay. Shamir, you're getting benched. I'm sorry. Blaine, you're staying. Take Happy. And then... Yeah, Hanneman, you're going with Umbrella. Shamir, you're going with Aloise. And then... Constant... Let's go with me, I guess? Okay. Yuri, you're gonna come with me. Alright. Save.
Welcome.
Replenish our battalions. Yeah.
Back soon.
Okay. Okay, let's begin the battle. Got the enemy, all your units fall in battle, or the defended location is captured. Good.
The Knights of Seros are a powerful enemy, but we have more soldiers. We'll take them down all at once.
Clever tactics are our only hope here. We will use fire to deal with the main enemy force.
Okay. Cool. Same
Report.
tactic.
The enemy has entered the periphery of Garrick Mach.
I love how the Empire, when you play this battle in Crimson, in Flower, they don't use fire. It's the church that uses it against you. I just find it interesting that that's the people going against the Empire that use fire. Every single round.
If we allow them to take the interior, the monastery will be lost. We must drive them back.
Okay, we'll do our best. Shoot, I should have moved. I guess Yuri can use his foul play ability.
I'm in.
Move the soldier over.
Don't expect any sympathy.
Okay, Mr. Edgelord. I mean, alright. I forgot to turn the danger
Let's go.
down. Oh, okay, guess we ain't doing that.
What's my strategy?
Why do I have two? I don't remember. Well, we'll take this blessed lance. Actually, no, let's take the crescent sickle and we'll just replace it with the armored slayer.
All is going to plan.
Okay. Well, we just hit level 31.
There is still room for improvement.
Yes, yes there is. Yeah, I don't want that iron armored unit to come at us just yet. Okay, the flying units are the problem here. Okay, what? That one's gonna come at us no matter what. Perhaps
Guide me
that's
well.
take care of it. Okay, if we have them toss a short spear. Oh, maybe I should have just used happy. Oh well.
Ready and able.
And axe.
Now you'll learn.
Ooh!
I have made my peace.
Alright, Eloise.
Growing stronger suits me.
Exemplary.
I'll crush them all.
And the problem, okay. They're all, that one's going for Balthus, that one is not going for Sedith?
There's no stopping me.
No, can't get. Yeah, I want that archer gone.
Everyone's equal in battle.
She has 22. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're not gonna combat arts. Yeah, no. Just wait.
Why not?
I mean, I guess we'll have to.
I'm getting used to this. Onward.
Okay, please equip Nosferatu. We'll see how this goes.
What? That strange battle flag is... But isn't our enemy the Church of Seros?
Yes.
They didn't have enough soldiers with just the church. So they up their numbers by joining with those filthy rogues.
I mean...
It doesn't matter what flag they fly. They're nothing more than a mob. We'll destroy them all.
That's what you think, Randolph. Yeah, good thing I did. Never equip that. Her staff will heal her. And we'll be good. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, good thing we have her staff. Okay, 7. It's fine. Wish you didn't miss, though. I thought it was odd that it wasn't going for him. Turns out it was just waiting. There we go.
You're fresh out of luck.
Allow me to
Bye.
It won't be in vain.
There we go. Oh gosh, we have more. I think those are Falcon Knights. Forgot about the reinforcements.
Our troops are preparing the attack. Protect them until they reach their destination.
We'll do our best. No. There we go. Win.
Child's play.
And there we go. Level up.
I feel my strength building.
I asked her.
Relax. You're dead.
Well, and you're not wrong. Steel sword.
Stay down! All for Lady Rhea.
You are in top form.
Why do you think so? Silver axe.
I must stay the course.
I wonder, Manuela, can you, with the steel sword, with the Latin and sword? You're so close. I'm gonna have you do instead. Is Hecla with the steel sword? She got 2% crit!
Taking life doesn't faze me.
Bro, clip that.
Fine work.
Because that is worthy of a clip. Okay, Balthus. Can you... Oh, wait, hang on. You're there. Can you, with your steel axe? With the smash, you might be able to.
Won that bet.
it did indeed. Hang on. If I come at you with the lamps, Deathless Lance will do damage. Ew. He'll be fine. Combat arts, foul play. Just short. Hang on. I do. If I do combat arts here, we do foul play. No! I can't get him. I don't have the ability to.
Once I've decided you're done, you're done.
That's annoying. Oh well. You want we're gonna move back. So, oh, I should have gone with steel. Oh well.
Lament your weakness.
Alright. Oh, yeah, I need to mark those flyers. Oh, I don't get the counter. Okay. Alright, fire. Fire. There we go. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna dismount. Yes, okay, I can heal. Oh, they're gonna attack? Okay, well, I can't do much.
Yeah, that helps.
Okay. Attack, short axe.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Silence. Okay, well. Maybe we'll get a crit. Yeah. Can we get Flame to rescue Monwella? We can. It's unfortunate that we have to do it, but we don't really have much of a choice here. Feel bad, but again, not much of a choice.
I'm getting used to this. A striking display.
now. Let's see how this goes. At least he didn't miss. Oh no. Okay. We might lose Balthus. Okay. They managed to hit. Yep, no, we're screwed. And there goes Balthus.
But I'll get you next time.
Okay, we just can't go.
Destiny unfurls.
Yeah, we need to move very carefully. You know what? Here, we're just gonna skip. Great. Cool. You move up 1. Set it, flame. Friend. Cyril.
I'm in.
Heal. We'll let the.
Oh, thanks.
First, they move up a little bit further this round. So instead, we'll just move them up. Actually, hang on. We'll move them up here.
There's no stopping me.
Yeah, take care of them. Cool, we're not going to Divine Pulse for that.
I'll crush them all.
Ready and able.
Anyone who can, we're going to move them up. Without getting them in the danger zone.
Why not?
Come and have her heal Balthus. Oh wait, hang on. They made it look like I could. But like, I get, okay. Cool, we'll just assist then. And heal.
Thanks, Belle.
Yeah, we'll just wait.
Onward.
And, yeah.
Guide me well.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
And then wait. Yep, they're gonna move up. Okay. Tap the church soldier. We may need to heal with Fury. Ooh, they're lining up for a nice gambit. And more flying units! Yay!
my strategy?
Your strategy should be take care of this person.
There is something to believe in.
There we go.
Another victory.
And we just maxed the class.
I fully grasped this topic.
Ooh, that will be useful. Okay, resident. Yeah, let's get all of them.
It's now or never.
Okay. Ooh, we have that one too. So now we have that guy.
Let's go.
Hang on, I don't know if Divine pulls that.
I'm in.
No, okay, hang on. Foul play. How? You. Well, if I move him there. Okay, I can move him up one more. And still get. And he should be able to move past me.
Let's go.
So. Curve shot will do it. Let's take care of it.
That's what you get.
I'll crush them all.
Steel sword.
Can't hold me back.
Ooh, we just got her to A+.
I'm stronger. I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Oh yeah.
Okay, vault this. Attack with your short axe. That guy. Okay, cool. It's fine.
Onward.
Oh, let's kill her with fire.
I cannot lose.
No, you cannot.
Ready and able.
You only have okay.
Unnecessary sacrifice.
Why not?
Yeah, let's get that guy.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, they're up. Okay, hang on. Okay, we might be able to get Seta out of that area.
Guide me well.
Do the Brave Lance.
Lament your weakness.
It's not even an A? Wow, okay. That archer, okay. Might be a problem. we'll be able to have Cyril take care. Never mind, the flyer decide to run. Okay. We can heal. We'll be fine. We really hope we get that fire. Oh. Well, okay, good. He doesn't have to take any more attacks.
Smells like a brawl.
That's at least good.
Arms can't get much bigger.
Brave Lance? Oh, yeah, we're gonna send that to Clinton Boy since he can't use it. Okay, they'll be able to get to it next turn.
What's my strategy?
Just a scratch.
Oh, it's curve shot. Can I... Iron bow? Can we get rid of this threat? Yes, we can.
Her enemies are my enemies.
What? Hang on. Sis. No, Physic. I can't. Okay. No, they're about to go. Okay. Resistance Army! We're no longer called the Alliance. We're not the Alliance or Kingdom or Empire, it's Resistance. Okay. Ooh, they're going for happy. We cannot have that. I don't know if anyone can get. Hey, dismount. Attack.
You defeat me? Left.
Okay. Shamir, can you help us out? No. We'll heal bosses up a bit.
I owe you one.
That's gonna get rid of his personal skill. Is there any way? Yeah, we're gonna do that.
There's no stopping me.
Hang on, you have bolting. Yeah!
Everyone's equal in battle.
Noted. Never end up on your bad side.
Yeah, we're just gonna... have flame wait. Nice. It's fine, we only got one hit, we're good. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're fine. And if we need to, we can always self-heal. More pliers! Thank goodness.
All is prepared. Now we just need to draw the enemy's attention.
Come on.
Traitors! Repent of your sins, and the goddess may yet show you mercy.
Son of... How is... Okay.
Quiet! Don't think you'll get away with mocking me.
How is this mocking? How is this mocking? Yes, I'm calling you a traitor and a sinner. And this is me mocking you. This doesn't make any sense.
Attack! Make sure they never speak again!
Now, begin!
Fire! A fire attack! The damage is too great. We can't fight anymore. All units retreat! I'll take on our pursuers. Carry away the injured soldiers!
So what are those Pegasus units though?
Press the attack! Give them no quarter!
But we'll try! Cover.
That helps.
Actually, Cyril, can I give you the ballista? Ooh.
That'll do. For now.
Nice. Oh, okay. Oh.
Let's go.
Okay, hang on. What? That doesn't tell me what type of battle damage it does. Hang on, what's the range? Yeah, no, it can't reach them. We might as well. Steel. Right, those. Okay, well, the good news is that the flyers can't move, so. And they're rattled, so. Steel. Rounder. No, 11 sword. Hang on. So tempting. Let's just, you know what, let's just use my card.
The roar of battle.
Oh?
This wouldn't have happened in my youth.
Magic belt? Yeah, we don't want that.
Just a scratch.
So none of them can attack, so we're just gonna have you attack short axe. Oh boy. Well. We'll use an armor slayer.
I'll never back down.
Attack. We'll attack them with fire, why not?
play.
Alright, use the axe of however you pronounce that. Yuxuva?
I must stay the course.
Okay. I will equip silver. Wait. I can't block. Okay, we're probably gonna lose 0. Heal.
Thanks, Belle.
Alright. Yeah, we're gone.
How will I ever get strong enough?
What I need to do is either give you more defense or health. I don't know which one, but I need to give you one. It also doesn't help that you're in a intermediate class. You know what, me? I did not think of. It's fine. Oh, okay. Well, instead of dodging everything was apparently the right take. Ooh, we also take damage. Fiery floor has no effect on flyers. Oh, so there are some that aren't on fire. Okay. Do 0.
Let's go.
What's my strategy?
I'll crush them all.
Attack with Armor Slayer.
Is that all? Where do I start?
We didn't need that crit.
Fighting is what I do.
Exemplary.
Ready and able.
Attack. Silver axe of however you pronounce that. That's just what I'm gonna call it from now on.
I have made my peace.
Onward.
Yeah, we're gonna fortify everyone.
Ha!
There's no stopping me.
Guide me well.
A short spear equip and then wait.
Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seal axe.
You're fresh out of luck.
Magic bow send. Thunder.
Just stop already!
And another crit.
One of us had to die.
Oh, Hammond gets a level up.
This wouldn't have happened in my youth.
So steadfast.
Miasma. 80s it is.
All this violence. And for what?
We're 1 point away to getting a level up. Nice.
No hesitation!
And here's our crit.
I must lead them well.
And yeah, you're gone.
It won't be in vain.
Ooh, right, Thoron. Well, at least he dodged. Right, so. Ooh, you can! Hey, you know what? He worked for something
I'm in.
attempted. Recover!
Well done.
Just a scratch.
That better be just a scratch. Guess we'll do building them from there.
Smells like a brawl.
Does it now? You got us right. Send that to Convoy. I might finally be able to attack with the grounder.
The roar of battle.
Ooh. There we go.
I suppose it's working.
And that. Ooh!
I must stay the course.
We're almost A plus an axe.
Ah, perfection.
Sis, physic, we'll heal off this.
I owe you one.
And there we go, there's a level up.
Guess all the fighting paid off. Yay?
Hang on. Let's just attack this guy again. Ooh, yes, we got fire. We'll attack with fire.
I cannot lose.
Not when you're, you know, multiple feet away from the enemy, you can't. Can we do just, you know, steel spear will work? Okay. Lance, not spear.
Destiny unfurls.
Silver sword it is.
All is going to plan.
Alright. If you say so.
A total loss. But we can't just return home like this.
Watch out, Professor! They're coming for you!
Well, defeat the enemy commander. Is he gonna come for me right now, though?
For my house. For justice. I will
So
not
we
be
might end
defeated.
here. I have a feeling Yuri might kill him. We'll end the battle here. Oh no! He can only do 7? Well, Cyril. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the counterattack.
There's no turning back now.
I don't remember hearing say that. I can't. Okay. Hello. So, Brave Lance? Yeah. Bye.
Mother. Please. I'm so...
And there we go. Level 22. 32, not 22. We were super unleveled if that happened.
We face a powerful enemy today, but Garreg Mach will remain secure.
Okay, so whatever you say. 8 turns. And I'm MVP. Alright. Allied motivation increased. Save. I was thinking that it would be Sedith, but you know, that's fine.
We drove back the Imperial Army. The real fight has only just begun.
I never thought I'd be fighting Randolph.
Huh.
I guess it can't be helped, seeing as how I've left my own territory and all.
Yeah.
But what will I do if my father or brother get involved? I really don't want to face them.
Don't worry, Caspar. They don't show up. That's 3 hopes. You must stay strong.
Too true, Professor. So long as the Empire is our enemy, we cannot avoid fighting those we are acquainted with.
Yeah.
Though I suppose I have it easier, since my house is no longer on the Empire's side.
True.
My friends from the opera said they would leave the capital and go west.
Oh?
So at least I won't be seeing them in battle.
Apparently it's a thing where just opera singers learn magic or are able to fight.
I don't think I care if my own house falls. Let's make it a grand fight. After a grand nap, of course.
It does not give me happiness to have the people of Bridget involved. But it is not the time to be thinking of that.
Well, I think your paralogue comes up next.
If it is a possibility, I will be having their strength.
I don't mind at all, really. I have no friends anyway, and my father hasn't done much to make me care for him.
This is sad. That line's sad.
Not that he'd ever step on a battlefield anyway. Oh, but I do wonder how Mother is doing.
Each of our situations is unique. What we share is companionship, and the will to fight as one. Professor, you are the heart of our efforts. We will support you as best we can.
Okay, good to hear.
I have a proposal.
Oh?
It would be most difficult to fight the Imperial Army with the forces we have now.
Okay.
As such, I believe we should send messengers to whatever lords we can trust in the Kingdom and the Alliance, so that we may gain their support. Do you agree?
I agree.
It is heartening to hear you say that.
Look, we're gonna not survive if we don't do this,
If
so...
all we do is bide our time, our enemy's main army will come down upon us like a hammer from above.
Who are you planning to ask? Sadly, House Karen is out. We can trust them, but they have no help to offer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How about House Daphnel of the Alliance? Their leader is sure to at least respond.
So... Okay.
Judith, the hero of Daphnel. Yes, that is a fine suggestion. That territory is on the border of the Kingdom and the Alliance. It has not yet been claimed by the fires of war.
Yeah.
If they agree to lend us their troops, our forces will be greatly strengthened. We shall send along a secret messenger at once.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's one way of getting troops. Still feels weird that I'm meeting Judith twice in 2 different routes.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Pegasus Moon.
Yep.
Valley of Torment. Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the Resistance Army, in desperate need of troops, seeks help from Judith, head of House Daphnel, the governing body in the northwestern regions of Alliance territory.
Oh. We're back in the Holy Mausoleum, I see.
Ah, it is you.
We were just talking about Rhea.
Oh?
We have searched for 5 long years, but have not found a trace of her. It is possible that she is sleeping somewhere, just as you were sleeping all those years.
That's possible. Perhaps.
Do you think so? I truly hope that is the case.
Look, it's a possibility. Is that the case? No. But...
We have moved against the Empire with the intent of defeating them, but have not given up hope of recovering Rhea. If she is alive, we will find her. Rhea is like family to us, and to you as well. Please, lend me your strength.
Ray, I don't consider Ray a family. Sure, Ray's definitely my family. Totally. Ooh.
The messenger we sent to Daphnel returned with a reply. Please, read it at once.
Okay.
I understand your situation. I will help you with whatever strength I have to spare.
Okay.
But there is a problem. Openly marshaling soldiers within my territory could provoke other members of the Alliance. Therefore, I will secretly gather troops in Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
Yep, this is super familiar.
Will your group be able to receive the soldiers at this location? From there, it should be safe to return to the monastery by following the border between the Alliance and the Kingdom.
Well, the Valley of Torment was.
Aelel is a deep valley located on the border of the Kingdom and the Alliance. People stay far away.
Do they?
There, we can meet without anyone finding out. It is decided. Make plans to meet up with our reinforcements at once.
Where's the spy?
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
Yep. Hilda's birthday. Yeah, we'll host a tea party. Albarian, mint, southern fruit, or rose petal blend. We have, well, we'll give her rose petal.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. Whoa, you've got my favorite tea.
You're welcome.
Oh, wow, thanks.
No, but I have her at A. Gemini?
Yep.
Cute monks. Rose one at it, at least.
Yep.
Food in the dining hall. Things that bother you?
No matter what happens in this crazy world, I know I'll be safe if I stay by your side.
So I hear nod or chat. Okay.
Wow.
Alright. She likes gemstone beads.
I love it! Thank you so much.
Oh, I think I still have one of her lost items. So, we'll end. If not, I can just go to Morgan's
Thanks for
anyway.
the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
Yeah, that's the hope, isn't it? Ooh, alright. Oh. Happy! Yeah, sure, we'll talk to Happy.
Oh, hey. I've been meaning to speak with you.
What about?
I heard that you've been telling people not to worry so much about my condition. Is that a fact?
Maybe?
No need to be coy. Thanks for doing that. But I do have one minor concern. You said that I haven't sighed in 5 years? What the heck is that about? Everyone's calling me half-decade happy now. First of all, terrible nickname. Second of all, you weren't even here. Did you just make that up?
No, I asked around.
You asked around? That's such a weird thing to do. I'm fighting the urge to sigh right now.
I thought I was helping.
Well, the nickname's bogus. I have absolutely sighed in the last 5 years. Wouldn't believe what a hassle it was. Monsters rampaging willy-nilly through Abyss. Thanks to some help from the people underground, no one got hurt. But it was a close call. Maybe if you had been there, it wouldn't have been so much trouble.
Me?
Yes, you. You've got the Sword of the Creator. That thing can chop through monsters like nothing.
Is that all?
Are you fishing for compliments now? Fine, you're a good leader. You watch out for all of us. Even when the rest of the world turns and hides from me, I know you've got my back.
That's true.
You make me feel safe. Like I can be myself. Like I don't have to worry so much about keeping my emotions in check. I felt pretty sad all that time you were gone. I could have left Garrick Mach altogether. But then I started thinking, you might still be alive after all. So I went looking for you. Back to where you'd fallen and all.
You really care about me, huh?
Forget I said anything. Look at me getting all mushy and sincere. How embarrassing. Let's just go back to earlier when I was giving you a hard time.
Don't be embarrassed.
Hey, I can feel embarrassed if I want to. I can feel however I want to feel. Whoa. Did I really just say that?
Yes, you did. You 100%
I think that's
did,
enough
Happy.
vulnerability for one day. I'll see you around.
Their motivation has increased. Oh. Hanneman's birthday. Okay, sure, Hanneman. Let's have a tea party. What tea do you like? Rum? Sweet apple blend, we have that. I know for a fact.
Yes, I will happily tell you all that I know about crests. There's nothing I'd enjoy more.
Oh, okay.
But you have exquisite taste in tea. This is one of my favorites.
I don't
I
remember
always try to keep some around.
him saying, yes, I'll tell you everything about Crest. That
Thank
must
you.
be a thing. Thing you get when you take tea time with him after?
What?
Capable comrades.
What?
Monster mysteries.
Indeed.
Thanks for everything?
I never can stop talking about crests, can I? Don't you dare laugh at me.
So I can either laugh or admonish. We're going to laugh because I think it's funnier. No, I still have it. I'm not gonna get him a gift because I still have a lot.
Thank you for a wonderful time, Professor.
All right. Is it still? No, we have. You know what? We can do that next stream. This is a good stopping point. Oh, but first, let's end off on our Holy Knight certification.
I've set my sights higher.
You most certainly have. Alright, and then we'll save. Hoodoo. Are they still live? That's what I want to. They are live. Well, yeah, we'll raid some stuff. See you guys next Friday. Bye.